Hey, collective, what's going on? Oh my goodness. I just had the biggest boohoo cry in the meditation. Probably should clean myself up some more um before I started the video. Anyway, I was getting a group, and I'm going to speak to the feminines right now. I was getting a group of feminine energy who is coming into this I just heard their vulnerable era. I like this. I'm free to be me. I want to be me. I want this. I want this dream. I want my dreams to come true. There's something they were having me speak these words in the meditation, like they were speaking through me, but they were speaking these words, and then all of a sudden I started crying. And it was like I speaking what you wanted made you cry, because so many things have happened where you feel like you're not going to get the dream, or things aren't going to pan out, or you don't deserve it because of whatever reason. There's You've not allowed yourself to even admit that you still want this dream, and it's caused you a lot of pain inside, which has been, for some of you, manifesting as anger and irritability. And it was interesting because as soon as I cried, I put my head down, and when I looked up, I have a little holder right here, and I have my Abraham Hicks card with all the emotions on them. And they had me in that moment say, okay, what just happened? Like, I just said I wanted my dream to come true, and I started crying, and then I said, but there's a part of me that thinks that it's not going to. And then it was like, where, and they wanted me to look, where are we on this scale? That's like an intimate moment that only you are going to be able to work through. Nobody's going to be able to give this to you, because you are going to have personal moments that trigger and hit your heart, where they want you to start identifying where you are on this scale. Because if you know where you are, if you can identify what you're feeling and what the blockage is, you'll be able to figure out tips and tricks to get you to move up, so that you can manifest and be happy and be free, right? And get the dream. You could still get it. It's not gone. It's yours, right? It's about believing in yourself. There are things that have happened that have knocked your confidence possibly. Hold on. Okay. Working on myself has been a challenge because I haven't been taught healthy habits. I've been banged around and beaten up and dismissed many times. This is the identity I have inside. My life needs changing. I want to be free. Sometimes I don't think I deserve to be happy. Life's a mystery, and I want to go get it. But I feel like I don't deserve it, because that's what I've been told again and again. Huh. Okay, so you're basically breaking free from all of these messages. You're breaking free from all of these messages that have been indoctrinated through your experiences. So you are somebody who's breaking out of many different molds, which is causing animosity and friction when it affects other people's comfort level. But they want you to know, whatever other people are saying or doing, it's none of your business. You know why? Because if you're triggering them, good. Good on you. Because that means that there's something that they are seeing in you, which is you actually being a mirror for them. That it's like they don't like what they're seeing in you, but you're being a mirror, mirroring to them something about themselves, the same as other people are doing for you. So they're wanting you this weekend to just take time, like, okay, that feeling I just had, just trying to isolate the feeling, like that feeling I just had. Was that jealousy? Was that rage? Was that boredom? Was that pessimism? Was that joy? Was that peace? There's, and that is going to be a subject. I feel like that's going to be subjective to, my level of peace is going to be different than your level of peace, because the activities or the systems that you use to attain your level of peace will be different from the systems that I use to attain my level of peace. So it's going to be different. This is a solo game. There's nothing about this game where you need anybody else's help. You only need your inner being. Your inner being, magnifico, atomic bomb love, okay? That's where the change comes. That's where the fun comes in. That's where you feel invigorated, and that's where you get refueled in a way that no human being will ever do, okay? I'm getting, Jesus. Ooh. All right. Oh, I just heard bus. What? Sub. Okay, I heard bus, but then I saw sub. So that's, back and forth, palindrome word here. I just looked over at this emotional scale, and my eyes just went to number 4, the word belief. And I got stuck there. And it said, your game is to believe that you deserve to have fun and freedom in your life. That is your job right now. So whatever is going on in your life that doesn't make you feel fun or freedom, you have to look at it and say, wow, I don't feel fun or freedom from this. Is this a good thing? Is this good for me, or is this a bad thing for me? Can this stay or can this go? It's starting to really identify and weed out the things instead of like letting them happen to you all the time. Like, oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just joking now. Oh, goodness. I laugh at my own jokes. I'm that person, yeah. Sorry. There we go. Where was I? Oh, I was playing around and messed up my train of thought. That's where I was. Oh, shit. You are figuring something out that no one else has figured out. This shit's big. This is not like I realize how high I phrase this. This is not something where it affects like 10 people. Like, whoa, man, did you see that home run? I don't know, that home run or whatever. This is atomic bomb affecting change. Like, you are being able to figure something out that not only your circle, your people have figured out, like masters have not figured out. And the reason is because you have masters working with you to bring about something new. So here you are trying to look for answers on the outside when the answers are within you. You need to trust your gifts. You need to trust your powers. And you need to understand your emotions, because your emotions are going to be your number one master tool to figuring out and navigating every decision in your life moving forward. Because it's going to be a very fast life, a very commanding life where you have to make decisions like boom and stick with it. And that's what Source has been teaching you. Instead of being wishy-washy and having doubt, they're giving you experience after experience to train you to be confident in your decision. Confident in this decision. You're not confident in this decision? Why? Being able to look at those things within yourself is something powerful, because that nobody can change how you feel but you. They can, you could have a knee-jerk reaction to what's happening around you, or it could affect you in some way. But the truth is, you have control over how you feel. You may not like what happens in this circumstance, and that day, you may not be able to look at it and accept what happened, but maybe down the road, you look at it like, damn, I'm really glad that happened, because if that didn't happen, these 100 million awesome other things never would have come about. And Source can see things forward thinking like that. So where you would say no and dig in your heels because of fear, Source says yes. So you, my friend, are talking to someone like you, this group, you are talking to master energy all the time. It's like you don't even know it. It's just so natural in your, your intuition and your downloads and the things that you get. They love that about you. I just got a message from the Ascended Masters. They love that you, I feel like I'm not high enough. I feel like I'm looking down. They love that, how do I'm seeing a picture, like I'm seeing a vision, and I'm trying to put words to it. You're not the type, the group who, this feels specific, okay? I've got butterfly just showed up. Oh yes. Transformation. You are the type where it's kind of like with Source, and it's a white butterfly. That is spirit. That's purity. That is an ancestor. And I just saw Jerry Hicks' date of death on there. Hi, Jerry Bear. It's like almost like where other people would look at something and be proud to say, oh, I talked to Jesus, or I talked to Ganesh, or I talk to and like have like this, I can do this, and almost feel superior. Like you don't even care who you're talking to. You don't ask who you're talking to. You just assume like, okay, it's all y'all. You don't like want to single people out and say, and that, and they're telling me that's something that's happening in the spiritual world right now. I don't know because I don't really pay attention to it. I just focus on my inner being and do my thing. But they're saying there's some of that going on right now, kind of like that energy being worked out within the collective with the light workers, because we also came here as light workers to accept those denser energies to heal, which means you have to work yourself out of the dark and navigate out of the dark through your emotional patterns. And what? It's like I'm seeing a round table of ascended masters, and they're all like having fun with this because it's a game to watch you here in this life, because they know what's, the version of your inner being that's there, like with all the other inner beings of the ascended masters who were chilling, hanging out. I'm just, that's what it feels like. They're giving me that vibe, and they're giving me, it's like your body's here, like, oh man, like look at them, the way they worry compared to how this worry is over here, and they're thinking they're doing bad. And if you would see this type of worry compared to their worry, and it was just like, oh, they're doing so great, but they don't realize who they are. And it's like, I don't know, there's just something about you, there's an energy here where there's a group where you just kind of go into things like, okay, like oh shit, like you go into it blind and you don't care. And then when things start happening, you're like, whoa, and you just work through the pain. Where other people like to research and, do all of the legwork beforehand, and instead of just jumping into something and hitting the blockages, where there's someone here who learned everything through just jumping in and hitting the blockages and growing that way. And so there's something about the group here that's very animated energy that's going to be very well received on a platform that is meant for you, for the people that are meant for you at the time you are to receive this. Okay, I feel their energy in me now. I really don't want it to stop, so give me something else. Okay, so this is what they're doing. They're like telling you what you need to do here, with the emotions, isolating the emotions. It's like the ascended masters are letting you know, like, You're doing the work. You just don't like the feeling of worry. You don't like the feeling of fear. And when you feel those emotions, you think that you're doing something wrong. When you're not doing anything wrong, you just feel deeply. You feel intensely. And just because you feel something intensely, where other people, it may not affect them at all. Well, this is hurting. That's where life begins to give you different experiences, right? The person it doesn't affect at all is going to have a very different experience than the person it affects a lot, because it's going to change the direction of the person who's sensitive. So if you are a sensitive person, do not allow, and this is coming from the Ascended Masters, do not allow anyone to tell you you're a crybaby or you're too sensitive or you're cuckoo, because there is going to be a time when those same people are going to be the ones coming and booking sessions with you or trying to find you and get and say sorry or apologize or do something, like, I was wrong, I just didn't understand at the time, but I get it now. I'm sorry about my hair, guys, but it's got to go up. You're a leader and you're being led into something that's never been done, group. Light workers, you're doing something that's never been done in a way that's it's been done, not here, and we're bringing a new way from another system, right? Don't get me started on that. Okay. Are there anything, that message, God, I didn't even pull a damn card yet. I feel like the cards are meaningless at this point. I really do. Lovers. What's this one? Nice. Okay, so we have the Lovers, the Ace of Swords, I told me to get one more before I give a message, so. The Lovers, Ace of Swords, Two of Cups. I have 10. I have Sagittarius that was sitting here, and Neptune. So maybe check what sign your Neptune is in. Give me the words, because I feel it, but I want you to. Mhm. You're going to find out something painful about a past relationship. Like, new information or news is coming into you about a past relationship. At first it was good, and then they said clarify this information. Do not worry about this. You have nothing to worry about. You have Ascended Master energy here doing something that's never been done. You're a game changer. You're a way shower. Return of the Mac, baby. Don't let. I'm sorry. Be painful news. Because you see, I have the Nine of Swords here. And it was 1901. That's like 911, 119. But I have a 10 here that was up. And the 10. I just heard something. There is a big shift here, and you don't know it. You can't see it. But there was a really big, like, flip physically that you cannot see. And Another party cannot see it. So while you are receiving information here, the information you're receiving is why you were living with so much extra burden on you for so long. There's something about a lot of extra burden and responsibility that was put on you, a big shit show that was entertaining to some others. You are going to find out about that information. So I'm hearing multiracial relationships. And then, you know what? Well, yeah, because look at what I have here. So, some big story is unfolding, and there was something about others playing and meddling with you in a way that really put you in a dark, dark place somehow. A lot of extra burden and responsibility that it's like you would never know this is going on. But all of a sudden, this comes your way. Hmm. What? Cancer can be involved? Look, I'm see how they have dark hair? Seeing a lot of dark hair here. There's one blonde, one red, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 dark-haired people and one gray-haired. And I'm kind of getting a vibe. This is a very interesting, intricate, like very intricately detailed story. I literally just split right back to, yeah, I split right back to freaking Chariot and the Fool card and the Ace of Wands. Whatever you went through that either made you feel fearful, stressed out, like life was just, you couldn't take it, overburdened, like this rocked your confidence. And other people enjoyed seeing that. So in their enjoyment, they've made some mistakes, posted that satisfaction publicly, didn't remember it. Others have got copies of that, and it's like somehow it just happens to come your way. When you get this information, it is going to help you move forward and be able to like bust through, because this major arcana and a new beginning. They're saying whatever this information is exactly what you need to move forward. So it's like almost like, damn it, like, ooh, that sucked. I'm pissed off. I knew it, but fit. I know what to do now. You're gonna be happy about it. I just heard it's game time. Okay. I did hear court. Hmm. Oh, okay. So they want me to say, like, I have these little dice here. I'm seeing Sagittarius, I'm seeing Scorpio, I'm seeing Leo, and I'm seeing Libra. I'm seeing 6, I'm seeing 10, and I'm seeing 7. I'm seeing Neptune, I'm seeing Jupiter, and I'm seeing Sun. I was like halfway. So those could be significant. Something about the time frames here. Whatever whatever happens, something you feared for a really long time is actually going to end up being really simple. It's almost like a shock when you hear like, and then like, what? Whoa, whoa. How did that just work out like that? I don't know. You're going to be shocked. God got you, honey. I don't know who you guys are, but I love you. And I love doing this reading for you because that was fun energy. I would enjoy to do that again. So please come back. Love you guys.